So we've got Javelin here with us at Redeye Distribution. You guys have a new release coming out pretty soon. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tell me how stoked you are about that.
So excited.
Yeah?
So excited. We've been waiting for a long time. We finished it a few months ago, but a lot of the music is actually we've been working on for like years. So this is kind of like the final, like, I don't know, just birthing.
It's like releasing something into the wild. I can't think.
Just like maybe a horse.
Yeah. Like freeing these horses from their pen, you know.
Maybe they shouldn't be in the wild, but you're releasing them anyway.
Yeah, and you're going to see how they're treated by everybody else and hope they grow up strong and everything.
Maybe they can't fend for themselves.
Yeah. Maybe they just have to crawl back under the fence.
And so was there an approach that you were going for with this album, or was it just...
I'd say there was. I mean, we work in a lot of different styles, and we wanted our first thing that we really put out into the world in a deliberate way to be kind of cohesive. So we wound up choosing songs that went together, and it sort of forms like a sonic space for me, at least, in a way that we hadn't gone for before, because we hadn't. All we'd worked on up to that was like mixtapes. So I think we achieved that. I think there's a method to it, for sure.
Yeah. And so you guys have been getting a lot of internet buzz, a lot of
hype.
Yeah. How are you guys surprised about that, or are you excited?
It's
hard to take seriously.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty cynical, and I see a lot of bands get a lot of hype really quickly, and then they just disappear. The internet makes everything so immediate and so fast, and like people's tastes just explode and then change really quickly. So, but take it with a grain of salt. It is very, very exciting.
It's gratifying, and it's
totally, especially for like we've been in a band for like 5 years, but we didn't really like put ourselves out there for a long time. So to get all his attention at once it's pretty cool. I'm not getting wrapped up in it.
Yeah. So let's go back to the way you guys make music. You guys have a lot of instruments that aren't really instruments, or that you... Tell me about your approach with your instrumentation.
I mean, I've been a guitar player for years, and a drummer, and
I grew up playing instruments from like age 3 or something.
Yeah.
But neither of us really focused to the point where we were like, you know, I want to just play piano, or I just want to play guitar. Like as soon as we found recording in our teenage years, that was kind of like the thing that we wanted to learn how to do.
Right. I always idolized like people who made albums themselves, just playing all the instruments.
Sly Stone,
like
Prince,
Stevie Wonder, and like Ry Cooder, and like people who could just like play a wide variety of things and like really know how to multi-track themselves. I thought that was really cool. So I think we both focused on that for a long time. And then maybe that's the reason why like the performance aspect was sort of like
second thought.
Like slow to develop, because we spent so much time just like figuring out how to do it all yourself. So,
but even in that, you know, that came second. And then we definitely have inspirations in the performance realm too. Like there's a long history of just two guys showing up with their machines and just being like, "Hey everybody, this is our music. Like check it out," and just figuring out different ways to make it interesting. Mm-hmm. I wound up getting on the microphone a lot, which I would not have guessed 5 years ago was going to happen.
What are some other things that you wouldn't have guessed would happen 5 years ago that are just happening now?
We got invited to play in Korea in the fall, and there are these offers coming in from around the globe. That's just, I mean,
that's pretty cool.
It feels like, I mean, I guess I could have become like a businessman, and I could have expected to be invited to go to a foreign country for 4 days and be put up in a hotel and stuff, but I didn't foresee that kind of offer.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So where are you guys off to next?
Asheville. And then after that, I think it's Memphis.
Mm-hmm. Then Texas for like 5 days. We've played, including South by Southwest, where we played 11 shows. We are going to play about 16 shows in Texas in 1 month.
17, 16, yeah.
And like, we also played 2 shows in Canada in the same month, so go figure.
And so what's it like on the road? What's your favorite road eat? Road
Favorite
eats.
roadie?
Road eats.
Oh, road
Road
eats.
Vegetables are important.
Yeah. It's hard to get like good sustenance, and so it's always trying to like scheming on a way to like get fresh stuff. On the way down to Austin from New York, we had a pretty good thing of just buying like a ton of like carrots and stuff, and just like snacking on that stuff the entire way. Trying to avoid like sketchy meat as much as possible.
Yeah, not too many gas station foods.
Yeah.
What's your favorite gas station food? You must have one.
I usually just
now.
steal hot water for green tea and then like get some pretzels or something.
I'll get some trail mix. I'll get some.
You go.
I'll get some
Tom is
Reese's
big with the
peanut
candy.
butter cups. Yeah. Had some M&Ms, peanut M&Ms. I'm a big peanut butter fan.
Yeah. And who's driving?
George-
I've been driving a lot.
George is the Iron Man. Like he won't even for the first
4,000 miles.
he wouldn't even let me drive. Like I stopped asking because he just got this new car, so he's like really psyched on it.
Yeah.
But he finally let me drive in Pennsylvania like a couple of days ago, and
For like 5 hours.
it was awesome. I'm ready to do it again.
Pennsylvania's awesome. Well, that's I think that would about wrap it up. Do you guys want to say anything else? Maybe about the horses, about Redeye?
Wild and free, young, strong.
Stay strong.
Yeah, they work so well with humans throughout history.
Kind of like Redeye. We work very well with humans.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys for coming to Redeye and stopping by.
Thanks
Thank
a lot.
It was our pleasure having you.
Thanks.